Hello and welcome to the second video in the setup for scanning art. My name's Aidan Story from Jack Fine Art Printing. In the previous video we looked at your calibration procedures for your monitor. So in this one we're looking more into your matching conditions. So we'll be looking at your lighting and your decor. So that will include things like your walls, tablecloths, anything that can have an impact on how we perceive the colour, whether it's looking at the original versus the scan or a print versus the original. So the first thing we'll be looking at is lighting. Now, living in the UK we have quite nice summers, but at some point in the year we'll have to start putting the lights on. Now, you've probably seen in art and craft shops daylight matching bulbs or lamps that you can buy. So first off, what on earth is a daylight matching bulb? So from this chart here you can see that in our houses we normally have a warm light bulb. We need to be at the other end of the spectrum at the 6500K. This is also referred to as D65 and is a standard light colour temperature set up by the International Commission of Illumination, and it roughly corresponds to average midday light in Western and Northern Europe. Now, from the previous video where I calibrated my monitor, you might recall that I also had to set the monitor temperature to 6500 Kelvin. In art and craft shops you can often find these blue coated bulbs. These tend to be your standard warm bulb but given a blue coating so that it gives the same sort of light as a daylight matching bulb. Now, I can't say how good they are as I've never used them. I just buy the 6000, the daylight matching bulb at 6500K. So this picture, just wanted to show you what difference the light bulb makes to your colours. You can see with the box on the left, the background that should be grey has now gone sort of more of a peachy colour. The reds are a lot more orangey and the blues have gone a lot darker compared to those on the right. So if you're looking at your original or your print and you're looking at it in your home with its warm light, you're not going to get an accurate rendition of the colours. The next thing to be aware of is the room you're in. Now, I've got a really extreme example on the screen here, but if you've got brightly coloured walls or a bright tablecloth and you've got your original and your print resting on it, this can all affect how you perceive the colours. All this light bouncing around, and the eye basically is very easily deceived. You can find loads of stuff on the internet about how the eye is tricked, but I'll just show you this quick example here. So here we have two strips, basically look like plasters, one against a red background and one on a yellow background. Now, each of those plasters is made of 3 blocks. Now, which one on the left matches the one on the right? I'll let you have a look for a couple of seconds. Now, it looks like it's these two that match. It is in fact these two that match, and you can see this when we put the two together. So thank you for watching these two videos, and I hope that's given you a better understanding on what's involved when you want to scan and colour proof your artwork.